Good, bright, and beautiful Wednesday to everyone. Welcome to GardenStateWeather.com and GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com, providing superior forecasting for the northern mid-Atlantic 24 hours a day. I'm forecaster Robert Smith. On this day after quite a bit of storminess across southern New Jersey, the Delmarva area, down into the Virginias, Baltimore, Washington, getting hit hard, pounded yesterday with thunderstorms, wind damage, hail, and flooding. This is the video forecast discussion for Wednesday, the 22nd already of June 2016. Surface observations this morning shows pleasant temperatures in the mid-50s across most of the interior valleys, getting into the upper 60s to lower 70s around the New York City, New Jersey, Newark metropolitan area this morning and out on eastern Long Island. A few more clouds and some leftover fog from residual rain yesterday across southeastern Pennsylvania in through central and portions of southern New Jersey as well, with a little bit of fog in the area this morning that will be burning off, and temperatures are already in the 60s here to lower 70s and will be warming up nicely as the fog burns off. Morning past the visible satellite this morning, some mid-level clouds around the region, central and southern New Jersey after what was yesterday's very stormy day across central and southern New Jersey, the Delmarva, as we mentioned. We'll get into that in a moment. Lots of sunshine over the interior today. Here's our next weather maker. This is a mesoscale convective complex riding southeast from the Great Lakes. You can see this on the water vapor channel. Look at this blow up of water vapor over Illinois and Indiana this morning, and this is going to be heading in our direction overnight tonight into early tomorrow morning. Probably the biggest concern will be the same regions that receive the heavy downpours, gusty winds, wind damage, hail, and flooding likely to occur in this area again during tomorrow, with lesser impacts of rain, although albeit there will be showers and thunderstorms to the north, but the heaviest looks like it's going to be concentrated in the same areas that received yesterday. Right now on Doppler radar, we just have a few rain showers and thunderstorms moving into off the lakes here into upstate New York. We're dry, and that's the way it's going to be over the next 24 hours until this feature arrives on our back doorstep tomorrow morning. We have no tropical activity to talk about over the next 48 hours, and that's good. On land and sea, we have small craft advisories for central and southern New Jersey all the way to the Delmarva coast here, and this is in effect until 9 a.m. this morning, and this will for hazardous seas. Now, there's also small craft advisories until this evening, until Thursday evening rather, all the way from central and eastern Long Island out to the Cape here. There's high risk of rip currents throughout the day across all of the coastal beaches facing New York, South Shore, right through Thursday morning. So do be careful if you're going to the beach. We'll get you that forecast in just a moment. Right now, just a few clouds around the region, lots of sunshine filtering through, and already back into the west here, southeastern Pennsylvania, southwestern Pennsylvania, and portions of the Delaware, actually into Maryland here. We've already got flash flood watches in effect until tomorrow afternoon with the rainfall that is expected to fall in this area. Storm reports from yesterday, quite a bit of hail here along the coast, 3/4 of an inch of hail, an inch and a half of hail reported in portions of Ocean County yesterday afternoon as those thunderstorms moved through. There was a few more thunderstorms around with hail and around Trenton or just west of Trenton yesterday. Of course, 85-mile-an-hour wind gust here south of Philadelphia yesterday. Also along the southern tip of New Jersey, along Cape May County here, we had wind gust over 85 miles an hour with downed trees, poles, and obviously power outages, and quite a lot of lightning strikes here from Maryland and Virginia here all the way to the Delmarva coast here into the shores of Maryland. Lightning strikes on houses here and buildings as well, house fires as well. All of this might be a repeat performance in these same locations during tomorrow. Storm Prediction Center has placed our southern areas here in the extent for categorical thunderstorms, and most of that would be to our west during today. Tornado threat also well to our west and southwest. Hail threat also to our west-southwest. But as we head into the next day, the ongoing showers and thunderstorms will be producing some heavy downpours, lightning that will be very vivid, as well as some small hail as well across central New Jersey all the way down to the Delmarva, so we'll be monitoring this again during the day tomorrow. New Jersey surf zone forecast for today, Wednesday, June 22nd. Becoming sunny, and it's already sunny in many of the beach areas this morning. High temperatures in the lower 80s. Beach winds out of the west at 5, increasing to about 10 this afternoon. Surf is calm at around 3 feet for Jersey coastal waters. South swell at around 3 feet. Surf temperature 66. That's coming up. UVI index is high at 8. There is a moderate risk of rip currents, means that wind and wave action support the frequency of rip currents, especially near piers and jetties. Never swim alone, never swim in unguarded areas, never swim near piers and jetties. We've already had a couple of deaths and rescues already this season, this young start to the season already. High tide cycles after the 9 o'clock hour this morning. New York surf zone forecast for today. Moderate risk of rip currents again for the area of Long Island beaches, New York beaches. Lightning risk none today. Surf height around 4 feet. Water temperature 64, mostly sunny. Max temperature around 82. West winds at about 5 to 15 miles per hour. Be careful out there. Allergy forecast for today on the medium side, the lower side tomorrow with rain. Grasses, dock, and plantain are the pollens. Naturally, as we're getting later in the season, the pollen counts are coming down quite a bit substantially as everything is just about out now that's going to be out for the summer season. So we'll be on the low to medium side through Sunday. Morning surface analysis and forecast charts going into the future. Here's our cold front that has passed through most of the region this morning, and if it's not through the region, it will be by the time we get into the afternoon. Now here already is our showers and thunderstorms, and these could contain some very dangerous conditions here across the upper Great Lakes and eventually heading into the Ohio River Valley during this afternoon as that dives south and east. This warm front will return across the region tomorrow, and as a result, chances of rain will be increasing across the region after midnight into tomorrow, and some of this rain could be coming down heavy at times, especially during the afternoon as this mesoscale convective complex and waves of low pressure move along the frontal boundary that will be nearly stalled out across the New Jersey, New York City metropolitan area. So periods of moderate rain. South of the front, this is where the air is most unstable. Showers and thunderstorms could contain frequent lightning, heavy downpours, strong gusty winds, flash flooding, and hail. All of this will become a memory as we head into Thursday night, early Friday morning. Still, we'll be monitoring for some light rain left over across the region. More of that moderate to heavy rain further south through the southern mid-Atlantic states as this front sinks to the south and high pressure begins to build in from Thursday night right into the weekend. First over the Great Lakes and then over the New Jersey, New York City metropolitan area as we head into Saturday. It's going to be a beautiful weekend. Warm conditions. We've been running a lot warmer than the MOS guidance has been suggesting. And we're running actually warmer than normal highs in the lower 80s. We've been running in the upper 80s to lower 90s now for the last couple of days, and it looks like a continuation of that same kind of forecast away from the coastal waters where they'll be cooled by onshore southerly flow over the weekend. But inland temperatures will be back into the 80s, and we'll get into that in a moment. The next chance of rain won't come until about Tuesday at this point as the next prefrontal trough and then cold front move in our direction, bringing the chance of showers by Tuesday night. Let's do your temperature forecast today. Temperatures everywhere on a west wind in the low to the mid 80s, upper 80s across central and southwestern New Jersey, Philadelphia, the I-95 corridor, even warm and hot actually if you want to call it that, right along the coast. Good beach day to be out there, but be careful if you're in the water. Those rip currents do mean business. On Thursday, lots of clouds, lots of rain around the region, periods of rain, the heavier rain to the south and west. Temperatures again struggling to get out of the 70s in most areas with an onshore flow. A northeast wind, temperatures around 80 in Philadelphia, and in the low 70s, which is below normal by about 10 degrees across most of the rest of the forecast region. On Friday, we warm it back up again with a southeast flow, temperatures in the upper 70s to low and mid 80s. Beautiful weather on tap for Saturday. Temperatures again in the mid to upper 80s. Cooler along the south shore east ends of Long Island with that onshore flow. Sunday, beautiful beach weather continues. Low to mid 80s across the coast. Upper 70s to lower 80s right along the south shore and east ends of Long Island. Upper 80s across most of the interior areas. And that warm temperature regime will continue on Monday with temperatures in the mid and upper 80s inland. And upper 70s to lower 80s right along the coast. Temperatures on Tuesday, again, running in the 80s, upper 70s to lower 80s right along the coast. Forecasted charts from the NAM 4-kilometer composite reflectivity, high and dry for today. An outlier shower, probably not likely as the atmosphere will be pretty capped across the region. And this is for today on Wednesday. Here's that disturbance moving through the upper portions of New York State away from our area. We're sinking air, high pressure and control, west to northwest winds. Here comes the front, and here comes the mesoscale convective complex diving south through the Ohio River Valley into Maryland, Virginia, and eventually off the southern New Jersey coast. This means by Thursday morning, heavy showers and thunderstorms again. Philadelphia, the I-95 corridor, same locations right now. It looks like were hit yesterday. That moves off the coast, and we'll be monitoring for that severe weather. Leftover rain showers and isolated thunderstorm across the region into tomorrow afternoon, just about everywhere else, and we dry out rapidly by Thursday afternoon. over all of the forecast region as the slow sifts off the coast and the trailing cold front with dying showers and thunderstorms further well to our south and west. Then high pressure begins to build into the forecast region for Thursday night, Friday, and into the weekend, and we extrapolate this out to the 12-kilometer. We go into the weekend high and dry, and that's good news because we need it. We do need the rain. We're still several inches below in many spots across interior northern New Jersey, the lower Hudson Valley area, northwestern Pennsylvania, but we'll make up for it. Once again on Saturday, high pressure is in control. Beautiful weekend coming ahead. The next chance of rain won't come until later Monday night, actually early Tuesday morning. That's when the next cold front arrives on our back doorstep with some light showers around the region. So if you're fortunate to have the day off today, it's a perfect day to go to the beach or just be outside because tomorrow is not the day. But a return to very warm conditions, dry conditions, beach weather conditions return Friday, Saturday, and Sunday just in time for the weekend. For everything live, it's GardenStateWeather.com, GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com, Twitter, Facebook, and Google+. I'm forecaster Robert Smith. You have a great Wednesday. We'll see you bright and early on Thursday.